Once upon a time, in a busy city full of noise and hurry, there lived a man named Leo. Leo was like many of us, stressed, worried, and always searching for something more. He felt lost in the chaos of life, pulled in every direction by work, family, and endless responsibilities. One evening, as he sat alone in his small apartment, he opened a book a friend had given him. It was called Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. He began to read, and with each word, something inside him shifted. That night, Leo decided to start his Stoic journey. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live with wisdom, courage, and calmness, no matter what life throws at us. It does not promise an easy life, but it promises a life where we can face hardship without breaking. Leo did not know where to begin, but he knew he needed this in his life. If you, like Leo, want to start your Stoic journey but feel unsure where to begin, this story is for you. The first step on Leo's path was understanding what Stoicism truly was. Many people think Stoics are emotionless, cold, or indifferent, but that is not true. Stoicism is about mastering emotions, not ignoring them. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can always control how we respond. Leo learned that Stoicism was not about suppressing feelings, but about not letting those feelings control him. He began to see the world differently. Problems were no longer just problems, but chances to practice patience and strength. The second step was reading the works of the great Stoic philosophers, Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Leo started with Seneca's letters because they were written as advice to a friend, easy to understand, and full of wisdom. He read slowly, sometimes just a few pages a day, letting the ideas settle in his mind. Epictetus taught him about acceptance. Some things are in our power, and some are not. Worrying about what we cannot change is a waste of time. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, wrote Meditations, a personal journal reminding himself to stay humble and kind, even with great power. These books became Leo's guides, his teachers in moments of doubt. Next, Leo learned the importance of daily practice. Stoicism is not just theory, it is a way of living. Every morning he took a few minutes to prepare himself for the day. He asked himself, what challenges might come today? How can I face them with calm and reason? This simple habit helped him stay centered. At night he reflected on his day. Did I act with virtue? Did I let anger or fear control me? He did not judge himself harshly, but saw each mistake as a lesson. One of the most powerful tools Leo discovered was the Stoic exercise called the negative visualization. It sounds strange at first, imagining bad things happening, but it has a deep purpose. Leo would sit quietly and think, what if I lost my job? What if someone I love gets sick? At first, this made him anxious, but with time, he realized something important. By imagining these hardships, he saw that he could survive them. He also learned to appreciate what he had enough instead of taking it for granted. When small problems arose, a delayed train, a rude co-worker, he remained calm because he had already practiced facing worse in his mind. Another key lesson was the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. Leo often worried about things outside his power, the weather, other people's opinions, traffic jams. Stoicism taught him to focus only on his own actions, thoughts, and choices. He could not control the rain, but he could choose to carry an umbrella. He could not control his boss's mood, but he could control how he responded. This simple shift freed him from so much stress. Of course, Leo's journey was not perfect. There were days when he forgot his Stoic principles, when anger or frustration took over. But Stoicism does not demand perfection. It asks for effort. Every time he stumbled, he would pause, breathe, and ask himself, what would a Stoic do? Then he would try again. Over time, Leo noticed changes. He was calmer in chaos, kinder in conflict, and more grateful in quiet moments. He still faced difficulties. Life does not stop being life. but he faced them differently. Stoicism did not remove his problems, but it gave him the tools to handle them with grace. If you want to begin your Stoic journey, start small. Read one letter from Seneca. Reflect for 5 minutes each morning. Practice accepting one thing you cannot change today. Stoicism is not a race. It is a slow, steady walk toward wisdom. Like Leo, you will stumble, but you will also grow. And in that growth you will find something priceless, a mind at peace, no matter the storm outside. The story of Leo is the story of all who seek Stoicism. It is not about becoming unbreakable, but about learning how to bend without breaking. So take the first step. Open a book. Sit in silence. Ask yourself what matters. Your Stoic journey begins now.